Alright. Because I already know I'm going to be too lazy to make a video debunking this whole Nibiru crossing video by Cool Tony that I alluded to in my last video. So instead, I'm going to make a video as a kitty cat. Ooh, howdy. And as such, I'm going to talk about this video as I kind of skip through it. Blah, blah, blah. Which is not that perfect as you're expecting. Yes, I know. This is written a lot like a what do they call it? Those 419 scams. It's about how this person's English is. Now, many things on Earth is unexplained. For example, let's take Stonehenge or Easter Island. Now, both of these have been explained about as thoroughly as anything else in history has been. People just refuse to accept it because they'd rather believe that there are aliens helping us. No one 100% sure who made it or how did it form. Do you really want to know? Well, obviously everyone with any interest in history wants to know, but we don't know 100% anything in history. We don't know anything, period, 100%. And do you know why? Because it's impossible to know anything 100%. Let's move on. There's something important for all of us to know about our planet today. I'm sure many of you have heard the Y2K, when the whole world will stop and stuff like that, or a global computer error crash. Did it happen? No. Okay, and the rest of this for the next second here is that this person stopped believing in the end of the world shit until, what did they do here? Come on. You might be thinking I'm an extremely bored person. You got nothing else to do but prank the world with such surprising news. Well, I tell you this. This might be surprising to you, but not to NASA and governments. Why? Why not surprising for them? Because they knew this since 1983. You hear that? Since 1983, the government has been lying to you about a new planet. Now let's see who also predicted and warned us about 2012. Nostradamus. Now, for the record, Nostradamus said 1999. Not a goddamn mention of 2012, but that's never been enough for these people. Wait, whoa. Let's go back to the exact text of that. A big object heading to our planet. It will reach by 2012, but it won't hit us. Now, none of this is actually in the written prophecy. I just want to make this clear. None of it. The original prophecy says 1999. This was in the papers before Y2K ever hit, if anyone remembers. Way back then. But, yeah, let's move on. There's a picture of Nostradamus. And then Albert Einstein warned us about pole shift, and during that we will suffer a lot. Again, no, he didn't. A cursory glance through Google shows that the only mention whatsoever about the end of mankind was about bees, and about bees pollinating plants, blah. Unimportant. Entirely unimportant. Einstein had nothing to do with the end of the world. Period. Yeah, there's a picture of Einstein. Mayan prophecy. Now this one's a little more complicated because there's a lot of stuff about the long count calendar, end of the world, and their prediction. But as I've always said, if the Mayans were so goddamn advanced, why aren't they still here? Why aren't they running the world? They're so superior. Same with the Egyptians, or whoever built Stonehenge, which apparently wasn't the Druids, but that's unimportant as well, since it has nothing to do with the end of the world whatsoever. The important thing is, if these cultures were so advanced for their time, Why aren't they still here running the world? They had help from aliens, so they say. But let's keep moving here. In the comments, or not the comments, the video info section, whatever the hell you want to call that, I'll post some links, possibly. But, yeah, moving on past this Maya shit. Oh, the Holy Bible warns us about 2012. There's some, I imagine it's an ELS. I can't actually read any of this. It's in Hebrew. But there's circled things and triangles and squares. Crumbled, I will tear. What? Eh, fuck it. Nothing about the Bible is important whatsoever. Ever. It's a book. So many other people. So many other scientists. So many other religions. So many other ancient signs and drawings about it. Like, what? You say they exist, but then you don't mention them. All of them. All of them. Pointing at that date, 2012, December 21st. Only one, actually. Wanted to make that clear. Says anything about December 21st, 2012. That's the Maya long count calendar, which any number of sources have already explained. Says nothing about the end of the world. I keep forgetting I'm a kitty cat in this. If I put my hands up, it doesn't. Aww. Damn it. Oh well. Well, back to watching and talking about this video. Are they so sure that this all will happen in 2012? Are they afraid they cannot evacuate everyone on Earth? That's why they try. Oh. Yep, that's right. Government is lying to you because they're afraid that they can't evacuate us all. Why, there's so much evidence today. Wait, what? Let me read that again. Why, there's so much evidence today about 2012? Where is there so much evidence today about 2012? This might sound fake if this info hit the world today or years ago. Thousands of years ago, this was known already. No, it wasn't. Will we survive 2012? That is the question of every human on Earth. Every one of you is thinking this. All of you. I don't want to hear any dissenters. Everyone's thinking it. Wait, pause. Because I feel so inclined to be an alien. And now this is where I'm going to tell you what was NASA's secret. 1983. 1982, they recognized the possibility of an extrasolar planet. Wow, an extrasolar planet. Skipping. Yes, we know about Planet X. I don't recall anywhere where NASA named it Nibiru. And there's some shit about a brown dwarf star. Ancient believes sixth planet is much like Earth and is the home for Anunnaki. Alright, now, this is all real time. I'm going to go look this up. Google. Anunnaki. 2012. The Anunnaki taught the Sumerians, apparently. Some other videos claim. Zechariah Sitchin. Reptilians. David Icke's got a stake in this. By the way, watch the documentary The Lizards and the Jews. One of the best videos I've ever seen. Laugh out loud funny. I promise you. Here, let's go back to just straight up Anunnaki. Group of Sumerian, Akkadian, Assyrian, and Babylonian deities. Apparently, these Babylonian deities taught the Native Americans, as some other people are claiming. So, I'm seeing no connection between. Oh, wait, that's like the 12th planet here. Zechariah Sitchin. Oh, here we go. That's where this came from. Zechariah Sitchin. Look him up. Wrote a book. Yep. The Anunnaki come from Nibiru. Zechariah Sitchin knows all about it. His ideas are rejected. This is from Wikipedia right now. This quotes, Sitchin's ideas were rejected by scientists and academics who dismiss his work as pseudoscience and pseudo-history. Sitchin's work has been criticized for flawed methodology and mistranslations of ancient texts, as well as for incorrect astronomical and scientific claims. We could go down to criticisms. Yeah, just go to Wikipedia. I'm not going to explain all of this. It's needless to say, there is no basis for this whatsoever. But we'll continue this video. So the year 2012 is when Nibiru will cut through our solar system and pass between the Sun and Earth. This picture shows how it actually looks like. Alright, this is at 4:56 in the video from Cool Tony 56. There's a picture of how Nibiru looks traveling through the solar system. Now, granted, this can't possibly be a video of this happening, but obviously this is what it will look like. Because apparently Nibiru is not only the size of the Sun, Jupiter, and Saturn, but its orbit is different. I don't even know how to explain this. We're just supposed to take this picture at face value. This is what it looks like, and there will be devastation. And this happens every 3,600 years. Possible this caused the Atlantis sinking and Noah's flood. Neither of which happened. Just want to make that clear as well. 2012 will be the year 3600 from the last time it happened. We can't find other way to escape this. We will stay on Earth and face it. Why we don't know about Stonehenge or Easter Island? Maybe the people before us builded that and also had to suffer the coming of Nibiru. Yep, that's right. Every time this thing comes through, apparently everything is reset. Later in this video, it'll tell you how everything is destroyed. 2/3 of humanity will be destroyed, and we'll have to rebuild everything. Now, were that the case, just entertaining the thought for a second here. The people before were apparently just as advanced as us. Or, it's how you'd expect, except they were only able to build things as advanced as Stonehenge and Easter Island. It's mind-boggling. I'm having a very hard time following this without, laughing. Okay, yes, South Pole, Planet X tracker. And there's some shit about it happening all the way up until 2014, when it will stop. Blah, blah, blah. one thing will remain the same. So I'm just cutting ahead into the video. The religion. That's right. A religion will stay the same. Even though no religion has stayed the same for maybe more than 100 years. Hope this video touched your hearts and realize that we all one world, and stop the hate, stop the violence and culture wars, stop destroying our nature. Yep, stop destroying nature. That will be destroyed anyways at the end of the year, so you say. This whole thing talks like we should all be unified and, you know, glorious because the end of the world is coming. So preserve everything as best you can so that it can all be destroyed when the planet comes through. Oh yeah, that too. Back to the whole Nostradamus thing. People are saying that he predicted a comet to come through and destroy everything. Now, if that were the case, why are we saying a planet is going to come through and destroy everything? Is it a comet or is it a planet? They're very different things. They perform very different functions. Moving on. May peace be with you. Thank you for your time watching the video. Directed and edited by Rustic. Music by Enya, Without Temptation. Ask me in school or comment. Whoa, whoa, whoa. In the credits here. You have questions? Ask me in school or comment. I certainly can't ask you in school. And I can't just say I can't add a comment to this video. So how am I supposed to ask you questions? Your video was a lie! Your video is the cake! Because the cake is a lie, kids, remember. Alright, well, I'm done. I've been rambling. Peace.